Dude, I am so surprised, but I'm so happy that this is happening, man. We got number 14th ranked. First off, he wasn't even ranked just like a couple days ago, right? But number 14th ranked, Giga the Ninja Chikadze. Featherweight matchup against an OG, a veteran, one of my other favorite fighters, just because he's been around for so long. And number 15th ranked, Cub Swanson, man. First and foremost, AJ, Cub Swanson said that he doesn't believe Giga Chikadze should be up there with the big dogs yet. I don't know if this man has seen Giga Chikadze fight before, you know what I mean? 5-0 in the UFC, 12-2 in his MMA career, third degree karate black belt, former karate, kickboxing, and Muay Thai champion, 30-plus kickboxing wins, and he fought at about 143 at Glory, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have the greatest Glory kickboxing record, but listen, this dude is experienced, similarly to a Yuri Prakashka, who we will once again talk about in just a second. But this dude has done it all outside of the UFC. Now he's here, and I would argue that he's one of the best strikers, period. Not only in the featherweight division, but in the entirety of the UFC roster. Now, Max Holloway is a good argument in the 145-pound division, but that's neither here nor there. Now, Cub Swanson, BJJ black belt under Higan Machado. That is a huge, huge deal. 6-time Fight of the Night winner, most bonuses in 145-pound history with 8, and he's been a UFC vet since 2011. Give me a little breakdown, AJ. How do you see this fight playing out?
Man, like you said, Derek, I am excited for this one, man, because if you underestimate Cub Swanson, he's going to leave you hurting. All right. We saw in his last fight against Pineda. Pineda might have been eating those elbows at the end of round 1, smiling, but he very, very quickly shot for the takedown in round 2. Now, man, like you said, Cub Swanson, man, one of the crowd favorites. You know you're going to get your money's worth, even though this is a free fight night card, man. Easily you could have paid for this fight and it'd be very happy. Now we know Cub Swanson is an absolute savage just off of that Jake Shields knee injury. We all saw that thing was devastating. And this dude proves he's one of the old dogs that still got some bite, man. Bro, I love Cub Swanson. I'm very excited for him. But Giga Chikadze, this is the ultimate litmus test. You know, I've been a big Giga fan since the Emers fight, and he back in September. He was a sleeper of mine. Now look what happens when you deliver, right? You jump right to a ranking, and then you start getting second to last fight card slots, man. That's what you want to see. Giga's no slouch, and Cub is no slouch either. It's going to be one hell of a fight. Now, Giga, Derek, you said it best, man. One of the best strikers, and if that's arguable, the best karate strikers on the come up. Like, sure, Stephen Thompson might be there, but Giga's a very close second, man. This dude, hands down, he leaps in. He's exactly what you want to see. He has great takedown defense, tall for 145, mean, technical. Like, dude, I can't praise this guy enough, man. He's one of my favorite fighters for sure. What you got?
So that's the thing that's really important that you just noted, right? His takedown defense, because there's 2 clear paths to victory against Giga Chikadze. You take him down and you submit him. That's basically it, right? However, he's been working at King's MMA for some years now, man, and guess what they're doing over there? He's training with the RDAs of the world, with the Marvin Vittori's of the world. And, you know, yeah, I've been giving Vittori a little slack, but he's a great wrestler. That's just not what I wanted to see against Kevin Holland. But being over there, Giga Chikadze with the Vittori's of the world, with these great wrestlers, guess what he's working on? He's already got the striking down pat. He's just saying, let me keep this fight on the ground, or standing. Let me keep this fight standing so I can kick you in your head and knock you the hell out, which is what he did in his last fight against Jamie Simmons, who is no easy outing. He had literally 2 strikes back consecutively, body kick, right? So it's his left leg is the money shot. That's Giga Chikadze's money shot all day long. So he hits that left leg to the body kick, right? And then brings it up, head kick, roundhouse, you're asleep. He also has the Giga kick. That's what they call it, the Giga kick, because he's just so phenomenal. He also did this technique against Jamal Emers, pretty boy Jamal Emers, about like 4 fights ago, where he did like a mid-air spinning somersault attack where he just like threw himself at, you know what I mean, Emers, and it didn't really land, but it's just the creativity, man. The creativity is there, and Cub Swanson, though he has seen it all, done it all, we can argue that modern day MMA is much more complex than what we've ever seen out of MMA, right? Generally speaking, they weren't even throwing jabs 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to worry about the roundhouse kick with the right hand coming over the cross with the jab and a body kick connected to it. Listen, man, Cub Swanson, I will say this. He's not very fast, but he uses head movement to evade shots, and he sits down on his counters, man. He has a real deal power advantage in this fight, but Giga Chikadze, he's the full package. Speed, precision, timing, anticipation, everything but that one shot, just starching power he has. And this is going to be a big test, because if he passes the test, he even posted up a little meme, a little clip on it. He says, when I pass this test after this weekend, he showed a dude parkouring, just climbing up a building. He's like, this is me in the UFC rankings. I'm just climbing that thing. You know what I mean? A skyrocket all the way up to the top, damn near. And a win over Cub Swanson would be so impressive. But let's just talk about it before we give our pick, right? Last 5 for Giga Chikadze was Jamie Simmons, TKO round 1. Omar Morales, that is a big win, a decision win. Erwin Rivera, decision win. Jamal Emmers, decision wins. And then I believe it was Brandon Davis, split decision. Now, for Cub Swanson, he got a big win against Daniel Pineda. That's the UFC vet. He got a big win against Kron Gracie. That was testing his grappling right there, right? But lost to Shane Burgos, lost to Canero, and lost to Frankie Edgar. Those are big names, man. This is not going to be a one-sided contest. Because both of these fighters have something real to bring to the table, but just give me your pick. Who do you think wins it?
Yeah, man, this is going to be a fight. You said earlier because or there's two ways to win for Cub Swanson. Take him down, submit Giga Chikadze. But there's another one when you're fighting a technical. They always say you're fighting a technician, you got to brawl him. But man, you don't want to brawl Giga. Go look at that Morales fight you already mentioned too, man. He can handle a brawl. Oh, yeah. You want to see how to set up a technical strike? Go watch his last fight against Simmons. Giga's got it all, man. I might be hyping him up a little too much, but he throws heat and he can hurt you with the pitter patter as well. So personally, me, I got Chikadze KO round 1. Early night for him getting it done. I do think Cub Swanson's underestimating a little bit, and man, Giga to the top. I'm excited, man. Let's go climb some buildings.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you that Cub Swanson's probably, discounting Giga Chikadze just a little bit. You know what I mean? Not crazy. Obviously, you have to respect the opponent in front of you. But what still stands out to me is that win against Daniel Pineda was Cub Swanson's first win since that ACL tear. And listen, Pineda, he targeted that knee a couple times. You know what I mean? It made me cringe a little bit. I was like, God, don't do that, And I think Giga Chikadze is a master of exploiting weaknesses. So I think he's going to make him think about that knee just a little bit, right? And guess what, man? You know what I'm saying? Kicks, punches, everything. That's Giga Chikadze all day, man. So with that being said, I'm going a knockout in round 3. I'm going late one on this one because one thing that we do know about Cub Swanson is that this man does not he's not an easy outing ever, dude. He has a chin and he has good head movement. He's not just going to sit there on the center line, just maraud forward. No, none of that, man. He's going to sit there. He's going to stick around. It's an OG, man. He's 37 years old. He has to make it count. Giga Chikadze, just for context, is only 32 years old. So in the prime of his career now.